Take this, Justin. Take it. Actually, I thought he was a great guy, but since he crossed the personal line, he's not gonna have my respect.
Here's Ilia Topuria changing his tone a little bit regarding Justin Gaethje. Remember, talked about, a long life together. It seems as though those plans are off. Not happy with Justin. Justin crossed the line.
There's beef going on in this main event, and I don't know if Justin poked a bear that he didn't already understand was salivating. I don't know if Justin should have done this. We're talking ex-wife being brought into the conversation, dads being brought into it. It's getting personal.
The rivalry between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje has become even more heated as both fighters continue trading verbal shots. Topuria believes Gaethje crossed a line and says he no longer has any respect for him. He has also warned that when they finally meet inside the octagon, his goal is to deliver a devastating knockout in front of the world.
It's not gonna have my team's respect. All I'm gonna need is 2 minutes in the octagon with you. Then I'm gonna put you to sleep in front of your whole family, your country, in front of everyone.
Ilia Topuria has reiterated that he no longer respects Justin Gaethje, saying a recent interaction completely changed his view of him. He claims the incident has only given him more motivation heading into their potential matchup.
Dijo, Justin, tienes más motivación para noquearlo. A ver, nunca me ha faltado la motivación para noquearlo, pero antes como que tenía un approach un poco diferente. Le tenía un poquito más de respeto, lo veía un chaval más normal, más decente, pero ha demostrado, ha confirmado ser un idiota. Siempre tenía como que el presentimiento, pero como no lo había visto tan de cerca. Justin is tough.
When it comes to press conferences and trash talk, like what's off limits in your opinion?
In my case, it's real, because I had press conference where I was respectful to my opponents because they were respectful to me, but when they try to go a different way, bro, I'm never looking for a problem, but if the problem comes to me, I say no problem.
Yeah.
Ilia Topuria also insists that he has yet to reach his full potential, even after producing the strongest performances of his career. He says he remains focused on developing his skills and becoming an even better fighter.
¿Tú te consideras que estás ahora mismo en tu mejor momento, en tu prime ya ha pasado, ese punto máximo está por llegar? ¿Has pensado alguna vez en esto?
Comparado con de dónde vengo, obviamente este es el mejor momento de mi vida, sin lugar a duda, pero no creo que todavía haya alcanzado mi prime. Yo creo que todavía hay un Ilia Topuria mejor que este, que está por desbloquear, está por descubrir, y también esas son las cosas que me emocionan y las que me motivan, ¿no? De seguir conociendo versiones cada vez mejores de mí. Es como si tú me dijeras que yo iba a ser la persona que soy hoy en día hace 5 años, tal vez me hubiera chocado mucho, ¿no? Pero ese descubrimiento es lo que me sigue emocionando, me sigue motivando para seguir descubriendo cosas nuevas y seguir adquiriendo conocimientos y habilidades nuevas.
Alvarez believes Justin Gaethje's clearest path to victory would be catching Ilia Topuria with well-timed counters during his forward attacks, although Topuria's excellent distance control could make that difficult. Lopez, meanwhile, favors Gaethje and argues that Topuria has yet to face someone with truly elite one-punch power. In his view, Gaethje's knockout ability could make the matchup far more dangerous and give him a real chance of pulling off the upset.
And Gaethje could pull off the upset. The matchup, something.
Yeah, I think so. This is a fight, because I see one thing so interesting, with Volk, okay, he's a great opponent. He's a great guy. He's so smart, but he don't have a lot of power for knockout, Charles Oliveira, okay, he have power, but he don't connect a Topuria. Max Holloway, same thing, he's not the guy knock the people just one punch, And Justin Gaethje is different. He can knock people just one big punch, So I see that in the Twitter, say, okay, this have a sense, So now I think, okay, maybe I jump for the Gaethje side.
Eric Nixick adds to that perspective by emphasizing.
Eric Nixick reinforces that view by highlighting Justin Gaethje's constant danger. He points out that even when Gaethje is behind on the scorecards, his unpredictable style and smart striking can still disrupt an opponent's rhythm and change the fight.
For maybe why Justin Gaethje would be maybe a livelier dog than some people are, giving credit for, or do you not feel that way? What is your opinion?
I think Gaethje always has a chance in any fight. I think Ilia has more paths to victory and more opportunities to win if he certainly wants to incite his grappling game. But I go back to the Poirier and Gaethje fight when Gaethje was out of nowhere, throws the same side head kick. And for me, if I'm fighting Topuria, you have to keep his backhand active, by meaning you have to be able to jam that with the kicks. So if I'm on the Gaethje side of things, I'm looking to kick a lot. I'm looking to same side. I'm looking to exit with it, those condit rolls to keep his right hand busy. How do you keep it jammed? You got to kick that thing. There's some flaws there, and I've seen Topuria get head kicked in some of those areas. So I think with Trevor Whitman and Gaethje and those guys, they're going to come up with a good game plan and make it competitive. But if I had to pick, I would say it's Topuria, just because there's more paths to victory for him.
Michael Bisping believes one clean punch could completely change the outcome of an Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje matchup. He warns that Topuria should not expect an easy fight, since both men have fight-ending power and MMA can change in an instant.
It's all it takes. And yes, Ilia might land that, but Justin Gaethje might also land that. It is absolutely insane for Ilia Topuria to just think that he's going to walk right through him. There's a good chance that he does do that, okay? And I'll save my predictions for next week. But it's a very, very interesting fight because it's mixed martial arts. It's the nature of the beast. It is so unexpected. That's why, listen, I know a lot about this sport and I make predictions based on data, based on knowledge, based on historic records and stylistic matchups. But sometimes someone just comes along and says, and knocks the guy out, right? And that's what we love about this.
Henry Cejudo points out that most analysts are backing Ilia Topuria in the matchup. However, he believes Justin Gaethje's best chance would be to fight with non-stop aggression, create chaos, and pressure Topuria constantly. According to Cejudo, Gaethje would need to disrupt Topuria's rhythm by throwing everything he has.
Believes that Ilia Topuria is going to beat Justin Gaethje to Justin 17%. There's some Americans or Nigerians that believe that Justin's going to win. Whoa. But the reality is, I think Justin has to be as violent as he possibly can with the technical fighter. That's just the reality. When somebody's better than you technically and has composure, you got to throw out the kitchen sink. You got to give yourself the probability. And that's just, you have to do what Justin always does. Just throw out the kitchen sink.
Aljamain Sterling believes Justin Gaethje has to fight the way he always does and take every opportunity available. He also points out that while Ilia Topuria often gets early finishes, his aggressive style can create openings as fights continue. Sterling believes Gaethje's unpredictable approach needs only one mistake from Topuria to completely change the momentum.
If you look at history from these guys' past few performances, the way I look at it is Topuria typically gets the fight done relatively early and clean on his part. The other side, he takes a lot of damage. He does get the win, but he takes a lot of damage in the process. You do that against a guy who's a very technical strategist when he's in there. It's hard to say that's going to be fight of the night. I mean, Gaethje can always create chaos, but I think it just gives Topuria one moment for him to land a clean shot, and that could potentially be it.
Yeah, TJ,
that's exactly what everybody said.
He said that a million times. That there's not going to be,
TJ Dillashaw, despite supporting Justin Gaethje, believes Gaethje's unpredictable style could become a weakness in this matchup. He thinks Ilia Topuria could take advantage of the defensive gaps created by that approach and potentially find a knockout finish.
I'm a fan of Gaethje, and he's actually a lot smarter than he shows when he's in the cage when he fights, but he just goes chaos. And those openings that he creates, Topuria's going to take advantage of him. He's going to put his life.
Well, for Ilia, you can see he's going to be the favorite. He's the favorite for a reason. I think he's just going to be too much, and he's going to get the KO victory. And he could get the KO victory early rounds. If Justin Gaethje is quite defensive, you might see it go into the second round, maybe the third. But as soon as Gaethje opens up, you're going to see it.
Alexander Volkanovski favors Ilia Topuria in this matchup and expects him to win by knockout. He believes Topuria's power and accuracy could be too much for Justin Gaethje, with a stoppage potentially coming in the opening 2 rounds once the exchanges become more aggressive.